Okay, we have people here already, exactly how we want it. So, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Youth Spotlight. My name is Olamara Success Moise, and if you are seeing me for the first time, I am the corporate sales executive at Jamie Quadrille International and also a sales and marketing coach that teaches online business owners and digital creators how to make sales, gain visibility, and overall build business profitability online. We had last session, we had Sumi Wonder and the amazing Fee Steven. Fee taught us on digital marketing, while Sumi Wonder taught us on purpose. Today we are having yet again two amazing individuals. If you want to learn sales and marketing, if you want to gain more intricacies into the realtor business, then you want to listen to Jasper and Peter Ayo today. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you for joining. Good afternoon to you too, and I hope you are doing amazingly well today. Thank you. You've already tagged people. So if you are just joining us, let me know your name and where you are joining us from. Our guests are ready. They are backstage. We just want to see how ready we are for them as well. Please let me know your name and where you are joining us from. We are going to be kicking off shortly. And please tag at least 10 people. Tag at least 10 people to come and join this live session. Okay. Welcome, Miracle. Thank you so much for joining. Please tag your friends. Let them know that we've started the Youth Spotlight for today. Tag at least 10 people. And of course, do not forget to share this live. Share this live so it pops up on your feed and then more of your friends can come join in. Okay, please let me know your name and where you are joining us from and tag people so we can get started. So today we have Peter Ayo and Jasper Ifeanyi. Let me start. Let's introduce. Okay, Stephanie says joining from Asaba. Welcome again, Stephanie. Let's introduce Mr. Peter Ayo. Peter Ayo is a G2 and growth marketing professional who develops and implements successful customer acquisition and retention strategies for service-based businesses. With a focus on customer acquisition, he has a proven track record of driving revenue and growth through effective use of marketing channels such as Google Ads, Facebook ads, email marketing, and content marketing. Wow, this is really impressive. I'm sure some persons may have questions already. We are bringing someone today that is an expert in Google Ads, an expert in Facebook advertising, an expert in email marketing, an expert in content marketing. You really want to stay to the end of this session, guys. It's going to be massive. We have so much to learn from Peter. So if you are interested in learning email marketing, maybe how he started his journey, the challenges he's been going through, how he's able to navigate whatever is shown at him, then you really want to stay to the end of this session. He believes that marketing, sales, and distribution are the most important elements in any successful business. And with this in mind, strategy should always form the foundation of any marketing and sales campaign. With work out of the way, he enjoys adventures, video games, watching documentaries and TV series, and also playing soccer. So let's see how prepared we are to welcome Mr. Peter here today. Please let's see. Give us your fire emojis, tell him welcome, let him know that we are ready for him now. Okay, let him know that we are ready for him already. I don't want to bring him on board and he's not seeing anything happening here. Let's see what's happening in the comment section. Okay, yeah, you can see it on my screen now. Welcome, Joyce. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, Miriam. Thank you for joining as well. And I hope you joined the October mentorship session. Miriam is one of our mentees at the Jamie Padre University Youth Mentorship Sessions, and she's doing amazingly well. She won the Mentee of the Week one of our Saturdays, and I'm so glad to have you join us here live today. So we are ready for Peter. Mr. Peter is here. I see all the fire emojis. I see the welcomes. We are ready. Exactly, we are ready. So I'm bringing him. I'm bringing him on board now. Welcome, Mr. Peter. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation today. And you look
Thank you
absolutely
so much.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you
You
for
look
having me.
okay. Thank you for coming. Our next guest is Mr. Ifeanyi Jasper. He is a director of Success Eagles Network. He is one of the young leading realtors in southeastern Nigeria, BDE for P1 Lighthouse Owerri, and also the convener of the Success Conference of the biggest, one of the biggest business and leadership events in southeastern Nigeria, where young people are equipped with what business and leadership is and their role towards national transformation. He is the author of Big Money, How to Make So Much Money from Selling Real Estate, and the leader of Big Money Academy, where a new breed of realtors are being raised, empowered, and released to the marketplace. So here we are also today we are also having a real estate guru. If you're ready to have Mr. Jasper Ifeanyi talk to us, let's see him in the comment section. Let's see you in the comment section. Let us see you in the comment section. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for tagging your friends. Okay, okay. Nonye Rich is here. Thank you so much, Nonye Rich, for joining. Stephanie Williams. Okay, Mr. Jasper Ifeanyi, I'm adding him to stage now. Mr. Jasper, can you hear us? Mr. Jasper, can you hear us? Okay, why he prepares, right? We are just going to start with Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter, I intentionally did not read out all of your bio because I want you to still tell us maybe one or two things about yourself. What you do is something that I'm especially interested in: sales and marketing, digital marketing. When I saw content marketing, Facebook advertising, email marketing, and all of that, I was actually pretty excited and was looking forward to having this conversation with you today. So, do you mind telling us in brief about your business, what it has been like, so we know how to tailor the questions?
Thank you so much. And I want to sincerely appreciate you for giving me this opportunity to share what I do. And for everybody who's watching this, my name is Peter Ayo, and I'm a digital and growth marketing professional. I studied chemical engineering as a degree in my undergraduate studies. So for the past 2 to 3 years, I have been helping businesses build growth marketing and sales strategies to help them acquire
Mm.
customers. And then one of the challenges anybody will have starting out in my field is acquiring customers. I know everybody can relate with
Yeah.
your first customer. How to get it's always about how to get your first customer. And one of the things I would like to share is look within your network. You have people within you. Doesn't have to be a stranger, it could be a family member who might need your services. And you can just offer your services as a pro bono service. You don't charge any money just to get that testimonial and to even test out your strategy to see whether your knowledge or whatever skill you've acquired has any impact in anybody's business. So one of the things you can do to get started is just offer free services to help business owners grow their business. And that's one of the ways I started out as a digital marketer, my first client.
Okay, your first client. Can we hear more of the background story? Like, how did it actually? Is this something that you've always been into, or you just
Okay.
got into it and it kicked off? Yes.
Shortly before I left for my internship as an undergraduate, I read an article online that you could actually make money online. I was curious because prior to that time, we were just using the internet to watch movies, play video
Mm.
games, to chat on Facebook, to make fun. So when I did my research, I was I was actually surprised that you could make money from the internet. So I did a lot of research and I settled down in digital marketing. Digital marketing
Okay.
was one of the things that piqued my interest because having the skills to be able to impact businesses, not just generating revenue for their business, but indirectly impacting their life because anybody who runs a business, if you can help them generate more sales, you are indirectly impacting their financial life. So that's
Yes.
it. That's a little bit of the background story why I got into digital marketing.
Okay, that's fine. So that's basically how most of us start, right? We don't always go into what we studied in school. Okay, that's interesting. We have Mr. we have Mr. Jasper here. I'm going to be bringing him on stage now. Mr. Jasper Ifeanyi, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Mr. Jasper?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. So sorry for that breaking transmission.
All right, that's fine. We've introduced you,
Can you hear
right?
me?
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear. But I think the transmission on his end is slow. It takes a while before he gets to hear what we are saying. Well, all right, Mr. Paul. Sorry, Mr. Peter. Please let's continue with you. Give us what does your client onboarding look like? Like, I really
Okay,
want you to like go in depth into one of, let's say, email marketing, one of content marketing, Facebook advertising. So we all learn something important here today.
okay, that's fine. Um, I have two channels of onboarding customers, the organic aspect and the paid aspect. But let's just focus on the organic aspect where you are creating content about what you do.
Okay.
So many of us might not know what a sales funnel is, but I have a simple sales funnel where you can get in contact with me and then book a call to have a meeting with me so I will discuss about your business goals and how my services can be of help to you. So
Okay.
it all starts with content marketing, creating content about the services you provide for businesses. That is where it starts. Most of the time, content marketing can be like a deep ocean. It's a topic that covers very wide. It's a topic with a lot of people who have put out their ideas of what content marketing is. It means different things to different people. But most of the time, I see content marketing as a bridge where you get your customers from where they are to where they want to be. So your content is to help them get clarity on how you can solve the problems they have and how you can get them from where they are to where they desire to be. So that's content marketing for me. So once they read my content, the next step they want to do is to contact me. It could be via sending me a message, it could be clicking the links in my bio and booking a call via Calendly and speaking with me on Zoom, and where we get to discuss about business goals and what my services can do to them. And if they decide to work with me, we close the deal and move to the next step, which is the first clarity call.
Okay, all right. That's really, really interesting. I love how you simplify the process from content marketing to your DM, maybe book a call and then close the deal and then go on to the next stage. All right, that's interesting. Mr. Jasper, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start. I've introduced you, the real estate guru. So, still tell us maybe a background story, how you started, how just generally how your business has been for you, so we know how to tell our questions.
Okay. Actually, I studied chemical engineering in school, but I got into the real estate market after my event 2021. I did a leadership event called Success Conference in the city of Ebonyi State. So during that period, I got in contact with one of our sponsors. So I think he supported us with about thousand naira then. So after the event, he told me about real estate. So and during that period, I was like, what's real estate? He told me that real estate is just selling a property and earning a commission. So as an Igbo boy that I am, I did the calculation and I was like, so I can actually earn in millions just by selling properties. He said, yes. That's how I got into the real estate market. And so far, God has been helping us through knowledge, through mentorship, and all of that.
So, your calculation has it been true? Have you really been earning in millions just by selling one property?
Yes, 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 yes. It's been crazy. It's been crazy.
Oh, wow, interesting. Okay, could you tell us one of the challenges you face in your business and how you are able to overcome them?
Okay, starting out as a rector, that was 2021. Back then, I had little or no knowledge of what real estate is. The only thing I was told back then was just what the brand is, of which I'm working with the brand now. That was my challenge, knowledge. But today, God have helped me, and I've been learning, and I'm also keep learning. And I think that's just it.
Okay, how about you, Mr. Peter? the challenges you face in your business and how you
Yeah, I think previously we talked about the challenge, which is getting your first client. And
overcome.
I shared how I was able to get my first client. But another challenge is upskilling what you know as a service provider, because the knowledge you have cannot take you to the next level. Whatever knowledge you have cannot take you to the next level you are looking at. So one of the things that helped me was that during the COVID year, I got a scholarship to study in one of the best digital marketing agencies in the world. I think you know them, digitalmarketer.com. Anybody who is watching me right now who has an interest in digital marketing to check them out. So during that COVID period, I was able to get admission into their top notch and top dollar, costly program that has helped me develop myself and acquire the digital skills I now have today to be able to make money and save business. So that's one of the things that helped me overcome those challenges of stealing and then being of help to business owners.
Okay. Can you give us like a simple how do you close clients? Because it's one of the challenges business owners face. They don't know how to close sales. So how do you
Okay.
close? Yes.
One of the things I would say is to have an abundance mentality when it comes to clients. That's the first thing I would always like to tell anybody. And most of the time, the reason why some of us shy away from rejection is because we are not generating enough leads. We're not generating enough people to talk with, to do business with. So when you stay months or maybe weeks without talking to anybody who is interested in doing business with you, you're always reserved, you know, to close a sale. So there is a process I follow where I treat sales like a doctor talking to a patient. That's how I treat sales. I listen to you to understand the problems you have. I listen to you to dive deep, because most of the time clients might come with you with problem A, but when you diagnose, just like a doctor, you understand they have B, C, D. They have so many problems, but the only thing they can see from their own perspective is problem A. So when we walk through all your problems, I prescribe the solutions to your problem. Prescribe, and then I mapped out a strategy and a timeline we can follow to solve your problem. And then I ask you for your financial investment. I don't ask you how much you are willing to pay for my services. I ask you how much you are willing to invest to solve the problems you have. And that's to help businesses and my clients shift from seeing what they're about to do as an expense, rather they
Yeah.
should see it as an investment, because you're actually investing in solving this problem. And when you take out these problems from your life, they're actually outcomes and results you can get for your business. So when we
Wow.
discuss the financial investment, if it's a fit for both of us, we go ahead with the project. I have payment plans for you in case you cannot pay off upfront. We have payment plans for you. And then if it's something you're willing to take, we can go ahead. If it's not, we shake hands and then we go away. But we keep in touch. And one of the things I would like to tell any digital assistant is, once you get on a call, every client know that there is always the money aspect on that call. So you want to clear out you want to help them take off their mind from the money by providing value. I always say this: let people walk away from your content being helpful to them. Let people walk away from their sales call having clarity, even though they don't get to work with you. Because at the end of that call, you leave a good impression in their mind that, okay, this call was worth my time. And also leave a blueprint on their mindset that, okay, in the future, I would love to work with this person
Yes.
because of this call alone. This person has helped me gotten clarity on what I've been getting stuck on for a while. So make sure, even if you don't close the deal, make sure your call or the content you provide is valuable to the person. So if at the end of the call, if we find a common ground to work together, we close the deal and then we start. So that's how I handle my sales conversation.
Wow, that's like it's actually the first time I'm hearing financial investments and not asking them how much they are willing to pay for your services. And that's like a very brilliant, brilliant strategy. I'm learning so much already, and it's going to be an interesting conversation. Are there any sales? How about the sales mistakes business owners make, and what do you have to say about them? Things that are stopping them from making sales.
Okay, one of the things stopping them from making sales is that they are not marketing enough. They are not marketing enough. Sales comes as sales is a byproduct of marketing. Let me put it that way. Sales is a byproduct of marketing. If you are not marketing your products and services, you are not going to make sales. So the hesitation of okay, I don't know how to sell, I don't know how to market my product is one of the challenges business owners face when it comes to selling their services. So you need to understand that you cannot detach marketing from sales. Even though they look like the same thing, they are not. Marketing is telling people, okay, this is what I have to offer. Selling is helping those who are interested in what you have to offer actually take what you have to offer. Because just because somebody is interested in what you have to offer does not mean they are ready to buy. But you have to make sure you help them buy what you are selling by educating them. Marketing is all about educating. Marketing is awareness. Marketing is educating your audience about what you have to offer. And sell is actually giving them what you have to sell. So that's it.
Oh, oh wow. So marketing is you have to market to be able to sell. Okay.
You have,
We'll get back to that conversation shortly. Mr. Jasper, please give us some real estate investment education. Most of our viewers are people in their early 20s, late 20s. So please educate us on how we can invest in real estate, like how to purchase our first property, how to go about it, and all of that, how to be able to save to afford um, money to invest in lands, houses, etc.
Okay, all right. I believe you can hear me very well, right?
Yes, clearly.
Okay, all right. Whenever someone wants to invest in real estate, there is this first question I always ask them: is this your first time? This is your first time. I always ask you to go and do research. You know, get a lawyer, get a mentor. Do you understand? Get a mentor. Learn about what real estate is. And sometimes I always ask them, what's the reason why you want to invest in real estate? Is it because you are hearing that people are buying lands? What's your reason? Because it's your reason that will determine what kind of property that I will send to you. Most times people just want to, lock up their money. Sometimes people invest in real estate because they want to, they are looking at having a retirement plan. So always ask them, what's your reason? What's the reason why you want to invest in real estate? So with that way, I can be able to guide you on the kind of real estate projects you should embark on. If I'm doing a short-term real estate, there's some location that I will not invest in. If I'm doing a long-term real estate project, there is some location I will invest in. So I always ask them that question: what's the reason why you want to invest in this property? The second thing I always tell them to do is to get a lawyer. Yes, get a lawyer. You need a lawyer to do this. And the next one is to invest in a reputable real estate company, not a native or individual property. Because in the past, a lot of people have had this problem of buying a property and they ended up losing it from some of these our native people. For instance, you can see someone can actually buy a property, and when the person wants to build or want to develop that property, the person will be hearing that somebody else is building there, or probably there are about 5 or 10 person dragging the same property. But when you invest in a real estate company, you won't find most of that issue. The chances of you losing that property is minimal. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is minimal. And the next thing I always tell them, it's not about investing with a real estate company. Do your background check. Check whether this company is reputable. Check whether this company have been in existence for at least 5 years. I always say that to my clients: before you invest in any real estate company, go and do your background check. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these are the things that I always bring to my clients or bring to anybody who wants to invest in real estate. But as a newbie, you don't have money and you want to buy a property, you want to invest in real estate, I always advise them to develop themselves first. Develop themselves first. Don't just run around. Okay, okay. There was a day a young guy came to me and told me, "Sir, I have 500K. I want to invest in real estate." I looked at him. I had a conversation with him. I told him, "Bro, before you invest in this property, first of all, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. When you invest in investment in yourself is one of the high return of investment. When you invest yourself, the money to buy a higher project or higher real estate project will definitely come. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as a young bee, as a young person, the high the highest form of investment you should consider is investment in yourself. I have different properties today because I invested in myself. I wasn't like this before. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I always advise people, invest in yourself, build a business, start up a business. Do you understand? It is the money you generate from your business that you use to invest. Do you understand? So you will not invest all the first money you have and start running around or start begging people to help you and all of that, or help finance your business. I don't know whether I've done justice to that question.
Yeah, I think you have. You've done justice to the question. Investing in
Okay.
ourselves, having other businesses. Okay. Uh, is there a way, like, I don't want to be 50 or 40 or even 30 before I would be able to afford to acquire real estate? Is there like an education system that you would give to someone like me to be able, maybe a financial plan or something, how to be able to plan my finances to be able to afford a decent property so I don't have to wait until I'm 50, 40, or even 70 before I'll be able to afford my first property?
Okay, there are different properties you can get. I'm not trying to promote my brand. Do you understand what I'm
It's
saying?
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
people like me who just started with something.
There are properties in Lagos that you can even get up to 500K,
Okay.
500,000. You can start from there. Do you understand? And I hear a lot of Igbo brothers complaining that crises are happening in Lagos. We shouldn't invest in Lagos and all of that. But buying a property in Lagos, number one, most especially at Ibejuleki, is one of the highest form of investment you can actually do as a young person. I have some of my students, I have some of my clients who have bought properties there. Do you understand? And I always tell my client that nothing is happening. Nigeria is not dividing tomorrow. Even if it's dividing tomorrow, some persons own property abroad. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some persons own property in abroad. So investing in Lagos is not a big issue. You can invest in any location you want to. Do you understand? And you can invest in Southeast because I'm currently in Southeast, but investing in Southeast currently, the least property you can get in a very good location is 1 million plus. You can't get 300, you can't get 600, you can't get 800. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or else you are going inside the village, or probably you want to acquire a large hectare of land before you can see property of that amount. Do you understand what I'm saying? And there is something I always tell young people: when you invest early, you reap early. I have a student that bought a property in Port Harcourt. He bought that property 800K. Currently, that property is selling for 1.5 million. And I can remember telling him to buy as many as he can. Imagine if this guy, or if this person bought probably 10 plots, 800 k times sorry 900K times 10, that's about 9 million. You can't build a house with 9 million. There's no house you can buy 9 million. But in the next 1 decade, if you want to resell some of those property to have a building project, he can be able to do that. Do you understand? So I always advise people to invest early. When you invest early, you reap early. But when you invest late, don't have this mindset of reaping so soon. Do you understand what I'm saying? Imagine a 70-year-old man buying a property. You are definitely buying that property for your children, not for yourself.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Imagine a 50-something-year-old person buying a property. You are definitely buying those property not because of you, but because of your children. But when you buy a property when you are young, you are not just buying it for your generation, you're also buying it for yourself, because you can resell in the future. Those properties can actually be a retirement plan for you. All right.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Now I have better clarity on how to acquire property and the kinds of property exactly I should be able to afford. Thank you very much. Mr. Peter, how would you advise someone who wants to start up digital marketing? Let's say I want to come out online and I want to go into digital marketing, like your kind of business. How would you advise me to go about it so I would be successful?
So the first thing I would like to say is for you to take a personality test.
Mm-hmm.
Take a personality test to understand yourself, because digital marketing is very wide. It's a very wide very wide discipline with a lot of branches. We have I think up to 10 to 15 branches of digital marketing anybody can dive into. So don't be a generalist. I remember when I started out, I started learning SEO, I started learning content marketing, Facebook ads, and I eventually settled in Facebook ads. So you have to pick one area. First of all, do a personality test to understand yourself. Then pick one area and invest in courses. Now, when I talk about investing, I don't mean money. No, when you talk about investing, it's always about money. You have time as a young person. You have time. Take that your time, invest in learning courses. There are a lot of free resources. We live in abundance. We live in an era where we have a lot of resources for free. We have even organizations offering courses on digital marketing for free. So with a quick Google search, in fact, if you use ChatGPT can even give you a lot of suggestions on digital marketing courses that are available for free that you can enroll in. So once you enroll on these courses, the next thing you want to do is to implement. Don't be like me when I was starting out. I kept learning and learning and learning and learning without implementing anything. So once you pick up this skill, the next thing and the most important step is to execute. Go to businesses, tell them I can offer this for free for the next 30 days. Test them out, test out what you've learned. See if you can get results. From the feedback you get, you can go back to the boardroom, learn again, and go back and implement. So that's the step. And once you are there, when you get your first client to work with, remember to reinvest back into learning and establishing your feet in your field. That's what I have to say about that.
Okay, like that's really interesting. So we have it now, right? Step by step on how to start. I was going to ask him the things he's going to do if he were to start his business from scratch, and he already mentioned everything here. We still have people here watching us. If you are watching us, if you are watching me right now, let me know where you are doing. And please tag at least 10 people. Tag at least 10 people to come and join us in this conversation. We are discussing digital marketing, we are discussing sales, Facebook advertising, email marketing, content marketing, and of course, we are learning about how we can support young people. No, we don't need to wait. We don't have to wait until we 50 or 40 to buy it. We are planned for you. Always get in contact with Jasper. Okay, Annie is here. Thank you so much, Annie, for your time. Welcome to today's conversation. Mr. How about you, Mr. Jasper? How would you advise someone that wants to go into real estate? Like, I want to start up a real estate business. How do I approach it so I would be able to so I'll be able to start selling, landing my first customer quickly?
Okay. Okay. I was about saying that, but I was waiting for you to ask me that question, because I have a lot of young persons here in this forum. um, getting started or getting into the real estate business, there is this step-by-step instruction that I always give to young people like me. Number one, go for knowledge. Number one, go for knowledge. Number two, get a mentor. Get a mentor. Number three, go and learn how to market. Marketing is the soul of our business. But without marketing, you won't make sales. Do you understand what I'm saying? Without marketing, you won't make sales. Like today, when I was trading some of our rectors, I was telling them, if you don't go and market, you won't get sales. And I was giving them an instance of a lady that I met in Asaba. There is no month to don't pay this lady up to 5 million naira and above. And when I asked this lady a question, one of the things that she told me is that she go all out for intensive marketing. This the kind of marketing that lady does is mind blowing strategic marketing. And do you understand what I'm saying? So every month when people like us make 1 million, 900K, 400K, half a million, she's making 5 million because she takes her marketing so serious. So I mentioned the first thing, go for knowledge. And going for knowledge is understanding what real estate is and also having a niche in the real estate market. I don't sell all the real estate products. I only streamline my own niche in selling landed property and selling duplex. I don't do agents. If you bring any agent deal, like I want to rent an apartment, I want to get a hall for church and all of that, I won't take it. I will tell you I'm not interested. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you need to create an itch. You need to understand how real estate works. You need to get a mentor. I am where I am today because of mentorship. Mentorship have played a very vital role in my life. I have a coach. I was in a meeting with Busi, that was in Lagos. Busi said something. He said there are three most important people you need in your life. You need a mentor, you need a coach, and you need a sponsor. I have a mentor. I have coaches. I get what I'm saying. So these two people, I don't joke with them. Today, in less than 2 years, I've done a sales of over 50 million naira. And not just that, I've sold about 40 something properties because of mentorship. And I am now a manager of a brand in the city of Owerri because of mentorship. So mentorship will play a very vital role in your life. Even up to till now, I'm still learning. Knowledge is not something you should stop in. I invest in knowledge. I just came back from SMFest and I got a premium ticket. I know how much you bought that ticket. I get what I'm saying. I'm investing in myself. And the next one I always advise people is learn how to connect with people. Connecting with people is very important because it's not ghosts that will buy this property, it is human being. So you need to learn the art of connecting with people. You need to connect as many people as possible. As many people as the more people you connect, the more chances you have to close a deal. And the next one, you need to learn digital marketing. Thank God that Mr. Peter is here. I've learned so much from you. And I know how digital marketing have helped my business. Just putting an ad on Facebook and tons of people are asking you, I'm interested. And just for you to, out of 100, probably you get 10% closed immediately. Do you understand? So I advise rectors to go and learn digital marketing. Facebook ads, Google ad is very important in excelling in this business. And never stop learning. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. See, the highest form of investment anybody can do in this industry, this real estate industry, is investment in yourself. Next year, I've already mapped out about 5 million naira, 5 to 10 million naira for learning. I'm preparing for Jenny Pajo leadership event in Canada. It's also part of my budget. I'm also planning for Lumide's Emmanuel's training. That's in Lagos. That will be costing me over 3.5 million naira. I'm working myself out in order to raise that money because I know what those investments will do in me. Aside by closing deal, I also connect with people that matters because poor people don't buy property. It is rich people. So you need to learn how to be in those places where they are. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you need to invest so much in yourself. Invest so much. As the money is coming, you are investing in yourself. By this week now, I'm expecting a commission. As that commission is coming in, I'm also paying for a training in Lagos that will be costing me over 500K. I get what I'm saying.
Wow.
So aside knowledge, aside mentorship, aside connecting with people, aside learning digital marketing and also branding, you also need to learn how to brand yourself. You are a brand. You need to understand that you are a brand. And branding is not just by putting out colors and all of that. Your personality, the way you project yourself. I get what I'm saying. The way you project yourself, because people buy from who they know, who they like, and who they trust. If people don't like you, they won't buy from you. And liking you also differs. The way you project yourself out there. If you project yourself out there as someone who is poor, people will not buy from you because I can't give you 10 million naira when you don't show out 5 million naira lifestyle. I get what I'm saying. So you need to project yourself. You need to yourself out there. And in terms of marketing, I always tell my rector, marketing is not just by telling people to buy a product. Marketing is education. You need to educate people the reason why they should buy real estate. If you don't educate them, they won't buy from you. There is a deal that will be closing soon. I met that young man in SM First. I didn't even sell any property. I didn't even tell him to buy any property. I just told him the benefit of buying a property. And just for you to have it, me and him is already talking now. And he's going to buy that property this week. Do you understand? So young people, you need to learn how to market yourself. The good form of marketing is educational marketing. Educational marketing is very important. I think that's just it.
Hmm. You've given us a whole lot of nuggets. Like, I hope people who are interested in real estate are really listening to you right now because marketing is one major problem that they have. Like, it's a huge, huge problem. And you've given a detailed solution. I want to ask for you to give us like practical marketing strategies that you take yourself. I heard you mention Facebook ads, you mentioned branding, you mentioned going out to events, of course, connecting with people, going to finding the rich people where they are. So apart from these three things, these three strategies, are there like other things that you do? Because I think there are people who do all of this, but still they are still not seeing sales. So what do you have to tell to those people?
Okay. Um, Number one, you need to belong in a community of rectors who are learning. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to belong to a community of rectors who are learning. I belong to community of rectors that I'm learning. Do you understand what I'm saying? I see a lot of people get into real estate in the next 2 to 1 month. They are selling bag and shoe online because they are not in a community of a learning platform. Like in my community, there is no month that we don't close a deal. And not just that, I have graduates, I have married people, I also have students, people who are still in school. I have students who in Ebonyi State University, and these people have earned close to 1 million naira in selling lands. Do you understand what I'm saying? So people need to belong to a community of rectors. Do you understand? Because they say iron sharpens iron. You can't do that alone. You need a team of people. And in terms of marketing, marketing is for me, the way I see marketing, I don't see marketing as the way other people see marketing. The first thing I always ask you when you tell me that you are marketing, I always ask you where do you do your marketing? You can't be doing your marketing in meat markets where they are selling crayfish, onion, and all of that, and you're expecting to close a deal of 8 million, 5 million, 10 million. You need to go where it's happening. Do you understand what I'm saying? I always advise my rectors to go to places like 5-star hotel in every
Wow.
city. Go there, strategically position yourself. Staff luxury restaurants, go there and position yourself. And when you go there, don't just tell them, my name is Jasper Ifeanyi, I'm a rector, I work with sorry, I work with AZ real estate company. No. When I meet a client, the first approach, the way I handle it is by complimenting you, because I want to penetrate you. I want you to like me first before I tell you what I'm coming for. When I meet you now, you as a man, if I meet you now, the first thing I will always say, I like your hair. Wow, your hair looks so fine. I love the way you smile. What's your name? You see, you're already smiling. But I see a lot of rectors, when they meet people, the first thing, good afternoon, sir. My name is Jasper Ifeanyi. We have land in Abakaliki, we have land in Lagos, we have land in Enugu. Come and buy land. The documents, people are tired. They don't send you. So you need to penetrate them. I get what I'm saying. You need to penetrate them. When you meet them, compliment them. Show care. I get what I'm saying. Tell them the benefit of owning a property. Don't sell your product first. Tell them the
Wow.
benefit of buying a property. When you tell them, there is a desire that will spring up in them. They will be the one that will ask you, where are your property? If a client don't ask you where your property, you know you've not done any marketing. When you meet people, people should ask you where is your property first before you tell them where your property is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this thing I just dished out is a whole lot, but
You really dished out a whole lot. Mr. Peter, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
I think he was. Yeah, I can hear you. I think he was rounding up. It's been amazing. I've really learned a lot from just this short expo that he has given us. Everyone in the comment section, I hope you heard him. If you are not, this actually applies to every other business that you are doing, right? Complimenting people. When you meet people, do not straight up tell them about whatever service you are offering and go into the benefits and all of that. People are bored. People are tired, like he said. Try to make them smile, and one way to achieve that is by complimenting them. And of course, positioning in high five-star hotels, high class restaurants, etc. Just go to where you can find the kind of people you are looking for. He mentions the meat market. You can't be selling an 8 million naira property and you are going to market in a place where they sell meat, right? So these are like very powerful nuggets that he just gave us, and I really appreciate him for that. Mr. Peter, please tell us, um, do you help digital product sellers, or do you help vendors, or do you help both? Like, what's your niche? Are you focused on helping digital product sellers or physical product sellers, or do you help both?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. I, when you read my bio, I specifically stated that I help service-based business owners, and there's a reason for that. Most of the time, I tend to focus on digital service providers, and then even course creators and digital creators to sell their services and products online. Because when it comes to selling physical products, there are so many variables involved. So to help service providers, to help digital course creators, I help them streamline their sales process. I help them build their funnel. One of the most important things that can help you generate more sales is the way you build your sales funnel. So that's one of the things that's one of the things that help digital course creators build and sell their products online.
Okay. Are the same? Is it the same strategies you use to sell low ticket products that you use to sell high ticket products? Let's say a product of 5K and a product of 50K.
No.
Okay, please,
Now
can you tell us?
when it comes to selling low ticket products, I like to call low ticket products commodities. Commodities in the sense that people can just pull out their credit cards or their account details and then make a transfer without considering the cost of what you are selling. So any product under 5K, anybody can easily buy it. So I call them the commodity product, the low ticket product. But when it comes to a product of 50K, people like to understand the decision they are taking, because I mean 50K are even some people's salary. So people
Yeah.
need to think very well. So the sales funnel you are going to use to sell a low ticket product, or the sales letter you are going to use to sell a low ticket product is not the same sales letter you are going to use to sell a 50 to 100K or 300K product. Different sales letters, different audiences. But another thing I would love to say is that your low ticket product can act as a climb back to your high ticket product.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, people want to take that risk of testing your low ticket product. And that is why it is very important as a service provider, whether you're selling courses, whether you're selling services online. You need to make sure that whatever you are giving out, even as a lead magnet or a low ticket product, has to be very valuable because
Yeah.
you're going to indirectly tell people that, okay, this is what I have to offer. And if it's not worth what they paid for, you don't stand any chance of them getting to buying even a 50K, 100K, 500K product.
Yes.
So your low ticket product has to be super valuable enough.
Yes.
Hope that answers your question.
Yeah, yeah, perfectly. That answers the question perfectly. What do you think about people who run ads to WhatsApp? Or what do you think about WhatsApp ads? Because there are a lot of business owners that complain they run Facebook ads. Let's say one or two leads come to their funnel, but then they are not able to close those sales. So what exactly do you think about WhatsApp ads, and how can a person successfully run a WhatsApp ad target audience they want and actually end up?
Okay, one of the beautiful thing about WhatsApp ads is the open rate. Everybody in Nigeria who has a smartphone has the app on their phone. They have a WhatsApp ad on their phone. So for you to be able to run effective WhatsApp ads, what you need to use, what you need is a bridge between your Facebook and your WhatsApp, and that bridge can be your website. You need to create a bridge, which is your website, to be able to qualify people coming to your WhatsApp. You don't want to send traffic directly. It works for some people to send
Yes,
traffic directly to their WhatsApp. But for me, I like to use my website as a bridge between the Facebook ads and my WhatsApp so that I understand that so that anybody who's coming to my WhatsApp has read the information on my landing page. We call it landing page in marketing,
yeah.
which is my website. They come there, read the information before they come to my WhatsApp. So once they are on my WhatsApp, I I give you messages. And remember when you sent me a message, you got a message immediately, and the message you get is going to help you pro- give you information on why you are on my WhatsApp, and now I'm able to follow up with you smoothly. So when you want to run ads to WhatsApp, make sure you have a bridge, which is always your website. Send people to your landing page, which is hosted on your website, and then from your landing page, you can come to your WhatsApp. So that's the sales process I use when it comes to WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. And is there like a particular product range, like price range? Let's say if you want to run a product of 1K to 10K, use WhatsApp. If it's above 10K, use something else. Can you sell anything on WhatsApp, even a product of, let's say 100, 500K,
I've closed I've closed deals of millions on WhatsApp.
using
It's all
Facebook
your
ads?
approach. Yeah, it's your approach. Let me
Okay.
put it this way. When it comes to selling high ticket products, people are coming to your WhatsApp convert for a conversation and clarity on what you are selling. But I don't necessarily send if I'm selling a low ticket product under 10,000 naira, my sales funnel is what will do the sale. You don't
Okay.
have to come to my WhatsApp because it's actually going to be a stress for me. If my sales funnel and my sales letter cannot convince you to buy from me, then you don't need to come to my WhatsApp. Maybe if you are coming through my WhatsApp, maybe you search my profile and you look for my WhatsApp number and contacting me maybe for further questions. But I don't necessarily give you my WhatsApp if I'm selling a low ticket product. But if I'm selling an high ticket product, I understand that you have to come to me to ask questions. And funny enough, most people are very hesitant on buying from you when it comes to when you are selling high ticket products. They actually want to talk with you. They have a lot of sales, we call them objections. They have a lot of worries and concerns that they need clarity on before they
Yeah.
actually proceed to make payments. That's why people tend to reach out on WhatsApp. Most people might not. like to use WhatsApp because people complain or that people bother people on WhatsApp. They like it when people just pay online. But if you are selling an ITK product, you have to talk with people. That's just the truth. If you are selling a low ticket product, people might just okay, pay under 7,000 naira, 5,000 naira due to your sales, what you have on your sales letter. But if you are selling an high ticket product, you're ready to talk to people because they actually want to talk with you, get clarity on what you are selling, and then ask you certain questions before they proceed to make payment.
Oh wow.
That's
Like
it.
I'm really, really learning a whole lot from this conversation. I'm getting clarity from so many things, and I'm so glad that we brought you here today. So thank you again for joining. I don't know if anyone is learning anything in the comment section. If you are learning so much, if you are learning something today, type in the comment section. Say I am learning. Okay, let's know that you are learning. I want to see you personally. If you are joining us late, please go back and start from the beginning of this session. It's been value all through, especially if you are a business owner, if you are selling something online, if you are into real estate, ensure that you start from the beginning. Go back and watch from the beginning so you get everything that Mr. Jasper and Mr. Peter have said so far. All right, Mr. Jasper, please. You mentioned mentorship, having mentors. Yes.
Yeah.
So can you tell us how they are able to help you in your business, the roles they've been playing so far?
Okay. Mentorship is very important in this industry. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. Mentorship is very important in this industry. Even there is no level that I will get to without um, asking for more mentorship. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, as a newbie in the real estate market, you need to connect to people who have been in that, in that space to help and guide you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need guidance. You need knowledge. A mentor will guide you, not just by knowledge. He will take you by hand, tell you one of the things that you need to do, and also tell you the mistakes that you are making.
Yeah.
Are you getting what I'm saying? Just like you going to school without having a teacher. So you coming into the real estate market without having a mentor will lead in total frustration. You will leave it and go and sell bag and shoe. I always tell people this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you need a mentor, you need a coach to take you. Most times when people come into the real estate market, they have not made their failed sales, they don't know what they are doing wrong. But when you have a mentor will sit you down, tell you this thing you are doing is wrong. I can remember starting out 2021. There was this mistake I was making. My coach then, he always call me to his office. He will tell me, Jasper, this thing you just posted is wrong. Delete it. This thing you are doing is spoiling your brand reputation. Delete it. Don't do this. Don't say this. Stop doing this kind of business. Stop promoting this kind of thing. That's one of the rules that mentorship will do to you. I get what I'm saying. And when a mentor sees an opportunity that will benefit you, or probably a training that will benefit you, will send it to you. Like there's no week, in a week I send videos, YouTube videos from people that I respect so much to my platform. Do you understand what I'm saying? But when you don't have a mentor or someone who is guiding you, who receive those kind of freebies. There are books that have helped me. What a mentor does is to give it to you, tell you go and buy this book. Like today, some of my students came to the office. During the training, someone asked a question, a newbie. He said, "Sir, I don't know how to talk to people." I asked me a question. I said, "Have you read this book, How to Talk to Anybody Anywhere by Larry King?" He said, "No." I said, "Go and buy it." But when you don't have a mentor, you feel that it is who you are, it is how you are created. There are some person who doesn't believe that they cannot talk to anybody. Even till Jesus come, they believe that this is the way that God created them. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was listening to one of my role model. I can't call him my mentor because he's not my mentor. He's my role model.
Mr. Peter, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. How about you? Any mentors? Has mentorship played a role in building your business? Let's hear about it.
Yeah, just to build on what Jasper said, uh, well, I think just to build on what Jasper said, mentorship is increasing your surface area of success and helping you cut the time it takes you to get the result you want. Those are two important points I want to start with. Having someone you can talk to get clarity on the problems they are facing can be a blessing. Mentors are counselors, mentors are protectors, mentors are providers. Mentors are what every young person should strive to get, especially those under the age of 20 or even those approaching their early 20s. So mentorship has played a huge role in my life. Having someone I can pick up my phone to call with, to chat with, to have clarity on certain things bothering me in my life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about business. You can have mentors that can guide you in your relationship, can have mentors that can guide you taking certain life decisions, important life decisions, can have mentors that can even guide you financially. So mentors play a very huge role in our lives.
Yeah, that's very true. It doesn't have to be about business. It could be
Okay.
about finance or anything else. Spirituality. Many people have spiritual mentors and all of that. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Mr. Jasper, you were saying something before.
So okay, so sorry about that. I have a lot of calls entering my phone. All right. Um, so I was in a class with Ugoch Komiogo. He said something. He said that one of the gifts that every human being have is the gift of learning. You can learn anything. You can learn anything. You can learn anything. You don't know how to talk as a rector, you go and learn it. Thank God I saw the course that Jamie Pajo University launched, public speaking. People need to go and learn it. People need to go and buy that course. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm even going to get that course in order to brush myself up because I'm not perfect. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's only a mentor that will advise you to do this, not your father, not your friends. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you need a mentor to guide you, to tell you the mistakes they are doing, to take you to the next level. And also you need a coach to teach you the things that you need to know. I have mentors, I have coach. One of my coach is Ezekiel Solisi, the CEO of LBA in Lagos. He's my coach. My mentor is Dr. Victor Otubo. These are the people that have helped me in growing in this industry. So I always advise people get a mentor, get a coach. And most time mentorship is not free because I see a lot of people tell people, hey, I want you to mentor me. Don't tell people to mentor you. The only way to get into their circle is by you taking advantage in some of their trainings. In some of their trainings. Don't tell a mentor to mentor you. Take advantage of their trainings. Ask them, sir, is there any training that you are putting up? When the Gochikomelgo came to SM First, I've had in my platform, I can't afford this mentorship. But I always ask him, sir, what are the trainings that you are putting up? I always show up. I get what I'm saying. I told him that I'll be in Lagos for strategy conference that will be paying about 500K. I told him I'm going to be there. Do you understand? I can't access his mentorship currently because it's about 100,000, but I'm working towards it to get in that circle. So start from where you are, get into their community, start learning from them. Do you understand? Invest so much, pay for their courses, pay for their trainings, attend their trainings. That's the way. That's one of the fastest way of getting their attention.
Okay, all right. I think you were still saying something, or you are done.
I'm done, ma.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, sir. I was thinking it was a network glitch again. Thank you so much again. Now to before we round up,
Thank you.
where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Like, how do you plan to structure your business so well? Like, just tell us the plan. Where do you see your business and yourself in the next 5 years?
I hope this video will not get to my boss because where I hope to see myself in the next 5 years is very big. I have big eye. If you understand what I'm saying. Currently now, I'm the manager of P1 here in Ore. Do you understand? And I don't hope to be here forever. I want to own my own real estate company, and not just by selling lands or getting land in different location. I want to sell luxury building. In the next 10 years, I want to have at least 1,000 units of semi-detached duplex somewhere in southeast, and we already started
Wow.
acquiring some of those properties.
Wow.
Do you understand? So these are the things that I always tell some of my rectors. I say, don't be in this industry to remain a rector. Do you understand? And I'm not going to get some of those things done because of money. Because I want to bring that luxury lifestyle in Lagos to southeast. Do you understand? We don't have those kind of estates um rampant here in southeast. So I want to bring it here. Most of our brothers go to Lagos and live in Lagos because of some of those things. So I want to bring it here in southeast. So that's my plan in the next 5 to 10 years. And in the next 5 years, I hope to become better in the real estate market. And not just that, most people don't know that I also have this gift of acting. I love the Nollywood industry. Yes, I'm an
Mm.
actor. I've acted some movies. So I hope in the next 5 years, already I started working towards it. I've already told that to one of my mentors in the Nollywood industry, which is the William T. Chamber. He's my mentor, and he's also one of my big brother. I had him in one of my events. That was 2021. So in next 5 years, I hope to get into the Nollywood industry. Do you understand? Because you need to be visible. People need to know you. I get what I'm saying. People need to know you. That's why I always follow Dr. James Pajo, because most of the things that he is doing is always inspiring me. I went to I went to watch one of his movie projects in Enugu, and I was mind blown. And these are the things that I want to do. I get what I'm saying. So in the next 5 years, I hope to be one of the top superstar in Nollywood industry
Mm.
by God's grace, and also push my real estate to the next level. Thank you
Wow.
so much, ma.
That's such, it's a really huge dream, and it's going to be amazing if you're able to achieve them. Do you mind telling us how you started acting and then
Okay,
giving us
I started act.
giving recommendations? The ones you acted, of
Okay,
course.
I started acting from church. I can remember those days whenever they are looking for people that will act, I always show up. And I think it's actually in my blood because my dad is a very, very good actor, but he didn't utilize it very well. Do you understand?
Mr. Peter, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that was going to be an interesting conversation, but I hope he comes back. I
He's
hope he
back.
comes
Okay,
back
can you
shortly.
hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we can hear
yeah.
you. You can continue.
Okay. So I started acting since 29, and I've traveled to so many places. So I think around 2014, when I wanted to take it to the next level, my dad was like,
He's a real businessman, a real estate mogul. Clients are pursuing him left, right, and center. But that's interesting. Yeah, a real estate mogul, Mr. Jasper. They are
can you?
chasing you. They are rushing you. Are you
Wow,
back?
wow, wow.
Oh, I thought I
Peace
heard
of
his voice.
mind.
Hello, Mr. Jasper. Can you hear me? Okay, let's continue with you, Mr. Peter. Tell us, where do you see yourself and your business 5 years from now? What heights do you hope to take it?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. I think 5 to 10 years from now, I want to set up my own digital marketing agency to cater for clients not just in Nigeria but
Wow,
all over the world. For the
wow.
past 1 year, I've already taken certain steps towards working with clients outside Nigeria. I think for the past 1 year, I've been able to work with a client in US and one client in New Zealand. So I want to build my digital marketing agency to be able to cater for clients all over the world. And then also I want to co-found a tech company, a software as a service company that will be able to provide services to help business owners in Nigeria do business properly. That's where I see myself in the next 5 to 10 years.
Okay, I've heard of digital marketing agencies. I think I've heard that a whole lot, and I'm kind of confused on what exactly they do there. And I'm sure many persons like me are also confused when you hear digital marketing agency and you're asking, okay, what exactly do they do here? Can you give us a breakdown of what happens inside the agency?
Okay, last week, I think last week towards the weekend, I made a post on my Facebook page. I said, don't think like a freelancer, think like an agent. Most of the time, a lot the term freelancing is very casual. It sounds so casual in our ears. Because once you're a freelancer, you are limited to thinking beyond what you do. So agencies do things differently. Agencies are corporate body. Okay, see yourself as a corporate body of a freelancer working in a corporate setting. When you work as an agency, what do agencies do? They have budget for learning. They have a strategic system to continuously bring clients their way. They have a sustainable business model. They have HR professionals to handle their clients. They have customer relationship officers to relate with their clients. So agencies are corporate settings of freelancers. That's why I said don't think like a freelancer, think like an agency. Agencies helps you set up your business in a way that looks more corporate and not just casual. Freelancers are one to one, you're one man business, a solopreneur. I know it sounds so nice, but you have to think beyond just running a one man business and
Yeah.
building an empire and building an agency to help you run businesses. And when you build an agency, you can work with corporations, you can work with big companies, you can work with, you know, big corporations because they are not just looking for freelancers, they are looking for agencies, they are looking for corporations like them they can work with. And you cannot work with such people if they are just working like a freelancer. So it
Wow.
gets to that point where you want to build your business in form of an agency and not just as a freelancer. Because people, if you want to work with big corporations, you also want to work with people who have a proper setting and a proper structure of doing their
Yeah.
business. So
Wow.
that's what this marketing agency is.
That's actually very, very interesting. Working as a corporate, thinking of yourself as a corporate entity instead of just a solopreneur or a one man business. Yeah, thank you so much
Yeah.
for the enlightenment. I really needed it. When you go online and you read about some things, you still don't even understand what they are saying until someone explains it to you. Yeah, that's what has been going on for me. When I hear agency, I go online, check, I still don't understand the thing of what they are saying there. Okay, let's see what's happening in the comment section. Miracle, thank you so much for joining. I hope you are still here. If you are still here, let's see your hi in the comment section. Annie, Miriam, Sunday, Blessing, Paul, MS Joy, thank you so much for joining. If you are still here, let's see your hi in the comment section. Okay. NS says, I'm learning a lot and is thanking the person that tagged her. Please, if you are just watching me right now, tag at least 10 people in the comment section and let them watch this live session. Share this video. I believe that you are learning a whole lot. Personally, I've learned a whole lot from Mr. Peter and Mr. Jasper. So go back, if you are just joining us now, go back, watch the replay, make sure that you start from the beginning to the end. I mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again. If you want to start, if you're already into online business, digital marketing, if you want to learn how to launch out online, then you really want to hear from the beginning, from the very beginning, what Mr. Peter said here today. And if you want to go into real estate, you are into real estate already, but closing one client is so difficult for you. You are not able to earn commissions. You definitely want to listen to Mr. Jasper. After this session, go to his profile, follow him, look for his WhatsApp button, and get in contact with him. Okay, he has, and I believe that you have more than enough to learn from him as well. It's been a very, very fruitful conversation with the both of them today. If you've learned something, I want to see you in the comment section. Type something. We are not done yet, but I want to see an engagement in the comment section. Let's see your comments. Let's see your emojis. If you have snippets that you've gotten from this session, drop them here. Okay, so and we get to read and follow along as well. All right, let's get back. Mr. Jasper, you were talking about something very, very important. Would you please continue? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. My clients don't want me to talk about this. I don't know why, but I'm fine. All right. So I was talking about the movie industry, and I said Dr. Jimmy Pajo has been one of my inspiration, inspiration, and he has done some of these things. Do you understand? He has done some of these things. So in the next 5 years, I hope to see myself into the Nollywood industry. To change the narrative. Do you understand? To change the narrative. A lot is happening in the industry already, but we hope that we'll bring something new and something creative on board. I'm not just going there because I want to act or show myself. I also want to cause a change. Do you understand? There is this movie that we are still writing it though. It's about people who are desperate in becoming successful in the other way around. So that movie will be launched um, in my 30th birthday. Do you understand? In the next 3 years, it will be launched in cinema. That's what we're already working on. So we want to show young people that you can actually make it. You can actually make money without jabbering or without getting involved into the yahoo yahoo, you know, crime or something like that. So that's
You
why
had
I'm
talked.
coming into that market. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You've told us
Yes,
where you want to
network.
be in the next 5 years. You were telling us how you got into the movie industry, how you started acting before we had the network glitch. Can you hear me, Mr. Jasper?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We- Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
So you can pick
Where
up
did I
from
stop?
there. You were talking about how you got into the acting industry before you left school.
Okay.
So you can pick up from there, yes.
Okay. I started acting while I was small, and I feel that it is in my blood because everybody in my family knows how to act drama, even in church. Do you understand? But I've not really developed myself in that aspect. I'm already on it. I've already think the first time I went to the Royal Art Academy. I asked them the cost to become a professional actor. Can remember they told me about the course. I said, okay, no problem. By next year, I'm going to enroll in that industry.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going
Yes,
to enroll
I
in that
can hear you.
industry. Okay, okay. So I
Okay,
also want to
very
say
nice.
something. I also want to thank Dr. Jamie Pajo for being a great inspiration, not just to me, but to so many of us out there. I see a whole lot of things that he's doing. Sometimes I'll be like, no, 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 no. I think there was a time I was even thinking
And it's now that he's thanking Mr. Jamie. Okay,
can
of
you hear
course,
me?
we all know. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I said I was talking to someone, I was telling him that Dr. Jamie is
All right, Mr. Peter, are you still with us? Mr. Peter, can you hear me? Okay, while they come back,
can
I
you hear
want.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mr. Jasper, we
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
you.
Okay, so I was telling somebody that Dr. Jamie Pajo is one of the leaders we want in power because he has been a great inspiration to some of us. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, he is the kind of people that we need in power to cause change in this country. So I want to thank him from my heart. I want to say thank you so much, sir, for creating this platform. And we hope that these kind of things will keep on coming for a lot of us to get involved in politics. Thank you so much.
So thank you as well. Thank you so much. Before we let you go, right? Do you have final words of advice for us? Just something that we should leave today with. Of course, you've said a whole lot that we should leave with for today. Like more any additional words of advice. Yes, we would appreciate that. All right, Mr. Peter, you can go first. General words of advice for us.
Okay, for anybody who's watching this, I would say be be impatient with your actions, but be patient with your results. I'll say that again. Be impatient with your actions, but be patient with your results. Most of the time, we young people we want things to happen and we want things to happen now.
Yeah, yeah,
It could be a good thing, but I want you to channel that impatience towards the actions you put towards the goals, towards the results you are expecting, instead of towards the actions and the results you want. So be
yeah.
impatient with actions, but be patient with your results. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to do anything, and then have fun in the process. Have fun in the process. Don't be too serious with yourself, but also be serious with your life because the decisions you make, for every decision you make, there is a positive consequence, and there are also unintended consequences that can be negative. So give yourself time, be impatient with your actions, but be patient with your results. Then have fun while you're trying to pursue any path you're trying to.
Wow, thank you so much. It's been an impactful conversation with you today. And Mr. Jasper, can you hear me now?
Yes, 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 yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let's hear your last words, please.
Okay, I want to encourage everybody. Be in the business of learning. Be in the business of learning. Take this stage of your life to learn as much as you can. Develop yourself. The greatest or the biggest ROI, the return on investment, is the investment in yourself. Don't stop investing in yourself. Don't stop buying courses. Don't stop going for certifications. Don't stop learning as much as you can. Because
All right, let's see what's happening in the comment section. Before that, I would love to use this opportunity to tell you about Mr. Jasper already talked about it, the public speaking certificate course, the leadership certificate course, and then the human resource management certificate course that is being offered by Jamie Padre University. If you want to learn public speaking, if you want to learn leadership, you want to go into leadership, you want to learn how to better lead your organizations, how to better lead your business, how to better lead your families, how to better lead your life. Self leadership is important as well. Just how to better lead in political positions that you may have in church, in the society, then you definitely need to get enrolled in leadership certificate course. And you don't just get you don't just get the knowledge, right? You also get certified as a leader by a global platform like Jamie Padrell University. So you should definitely consider enrolling into the leadership certificate course, and of course the public speaking certificate course. If you want to learn how to speak, I'm sure you've heard. If you want to learn how to speak, then definitely get enrolled into the public speaking certificate course. You also get certified as well. Or you are a human resource manager, you want to learn how to manage talent, you want to learn how to manage people, you want to learn how to be in charge of organizations, how to manage organizations' affairs, then definitely consider getting enrolled into the human resource management certificate course. So that's it for today, guys. But before I let Mr. Peter go, like, he has really, really poured himself out. He has given so much value. Like, the things he said today are things that he would package in a masterclass and give it to you to buy, and you still buy it. The closing low tickets offers, closing high ticket offers. Even he even revealed how his own sales funnel is. That's why I kept mentioning. Make sure that you go back and watch this session. If you are into digital marketing, don't even think about it twice. Once we are ending this live, go and start from the beginning. So before I let him go, please, we still have people watching us here. I want to see you thank him in the comment section. He will be seeing everything. Okay. So tell him thank you, Mr. Peter. It's been worthwhile having you. Gained so much from this conversation. Let's see that before we go. Just thank him in the comment section. Okay. Let's see. Thank him in the comment section. Thank him in the comment section. Thank Mr. Peter in the comment section. And if you are interested in getting on board the leadership certificate course, the public speaking, and then the human resource management certificate course, you can get one, you can get two, or you can even get enrolled in all of them. Just type interested in the comment section, and our team members are coming to get you enrolled right away. So, Mr. Peter, thank you so much again for honoring our invitation, coming here to share from the wealth of your knowledge. We don't even take it for granted, and we appreciate you so much for that. Thank you so much, sir, and we look forward to having um, conversations like this with you again in future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have been an amazing host, and I sincerely appreciate you for having me here. And I want to thank Dr. Jamie
James.
Fajo for this opportunity. Sincerely appreciate you, sir. May God continue to bless and provide for you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you so much, Blessing. Paul, Blessing thanks you in the comment section. She has gotten so much value. Thank you again, sir. You can go and take your leave now. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's episode of Youth Spotlight. We hope to catch you again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are having two powerful guests join us, and you do not want to miss out on the conversation tomorrow. We are going to be continuing the digital marketing series, the business entrepreneurship series, and the leadership series. Ensure that you get on board the public speaking certificate course. Ensure that you get on board the leadership certificate course, especially if you own a business. You need to learn how to manage your teams. You need to learn how to manage your finances. You need to learn how to manage yourself. So it's very important that you get on board these courses. Even human resources management. Let's say you own a corporation. Buy these trainings and give it to your staff. Buy and give to your brothers. Buy and give to your dependents. It's going to help every business owner behold you. So thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Jasper, for joining us. I can see your comments here. Thank you so much for um, honoring our invitation and coming to share your wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much for joining. So until we come your way next time, we hope that you join us tomorrow.